Hello everyone. Still not really used to making recordings like this, but I wanted to show you the builds and runes that I've been playing so far in season, 15? I guess we're on patch 25.17 right now. Um, you should listen to me because I have the Teemo hat and I am a Challenger Teemo player who plays a champion a lot, as you can see. Anyways, let's get right into it. I'm going to show you two rune pages and builds to go with them. I only play two different rune pages. I don't get crazy with it. Disclaimer, I don't play any Airy, and I don't play any Grasp or Phase Rush. Sorry, if you're the iPad guy, I'm sorry about that. First page I play is a press the attack page. I play this most of my games, top lane. I like to take PTA, Triumph, Alacrity, Cut Down. I like to do Celerity and Gathering Storm. You can play Scorch if you want. And I pretty much always take the attack speed, the adaptive, and the health scaling. And then on the Dark Harvest page, I will take Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, better than Taste of Blood and Cheap Shot in my opinion, but if you're not comfortable trying to go stealth for Sudden Impact, I could see you taking Cheap Shot instead. Grizzly Mementos, and then Ultimate Hunter, and I play the Alacrity and Cut Down with the same attack speed, adaptive, and scaling health. And then for item sets to go with it, the first one I'm going to show you is actually the second one. This is my most standard played. I say I would do most often with PTA. I just go Sorks, Nashers, Leandries, Malignants, and then Shadow Flame if they're not getting MR, and Void Staff if they are getting MR. If you want to go for a more Magic Pen, less Shroom focused build with PTA still, you can play PTA. You go Sorks, Nashers, Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, Void Staff. I would only play this against squishy comps or if the enemy team has enchanters on the team. I don't really like to play Shroom builds into enchanters. The next one we're going to do, Dark Harvest Shroom build. It's going to look really similar to the PTA Shroom build where you just go Sorks, Nashers, Leandries, Malignants, Shadow Flame, Void Staff. In these Shroom builds, you're pretty much always going to be pairing Leandries with Malignants, and I play Nashor's Tooth every single game. So I'm going to recommend it to you guys for every single game. You have the Dark Harvest Burst Penetration build, kind of the same thing. We go Sorks, we go to Nashor's, Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, get the pen items, top it off with some percentage pen. Last time you just throw in like a Lich Bane or anything you want really. It doesn't really matter what you get for the last item. Teemo support, I've actually been seeing a ton of success on Teemo support, and I think it's really, really strong if you go for the right setup. And the setup that I'm going to recommend is you go the Dark Harvest page. Okay, you need to play the Dark Harvest page with this. Don't play the PTA page. Don't play anything else. Play Dark Harvest. You go Zack, go Sorks as soon as you can into Leandries right after, and then Malignants, and then your Shrooms are kind of online, and you should be done. If you need to get an Oblivion Orb for some healing, go ahead and cop that. If not, just go straight into Shadow Flame. And I could have put a Void Staff here, but last item would be Void Staff / Oblivion Orb if you need the anti-heal. And then the very, very last build is kind of a special one. I have a ton of fun playing it, but it doesn't really lean into Teemo's like identity of being kind of like a Shroom champion. This is the build that the best Teemo that I'm aware of in China plays pretty often, where he will play the PTA page, but he also plays it with Berserkers. I should have had a Nashor's Tooth in there. I cannot believe I forgot to put that in. I think he goes Berserkers and then Nashers always. Okay, so Berserkers, Nashers, and then Riftmaker as the next item, and then he'll either go for Zonias or Banshees, depending on which survivability item is better. He doesn't normally get both of them, so you pick between Zonias or Banshees, and then you take the last two mask items as your finishing items. Like I said, I have a lot of fun playing this. I think it's really good if you need to be the frontliner on your team. It's like a very in-their-face auto attack style, like use the Banshees, use the Zonias, get in there with some like a lot of health and survivability items, but the damage is really good on it too. So those are some builds with runes for you to play and hopefully climb with.